Welcome.
Game 2 of the tournament for us, game 3 for the Bobcats. I was just watching next door at the other rink. We're down here in Chandler. I was watching next door at the other rink, and Mission was losing 8-0 last call, so
Oh, all right.
that's 3 games for Mission, and they have yet to score goals, so that's a tough tournament for them. But in terms of this tournament, first game, I believe, yesterday, Bobcats beat AHU 2-0. And then the Bobcats beat Empire 2-1 in overtime. I think we talked about that game yesterday. So the Bobcats are 2-0, feeling good about themselves coming into this game. Coyotes 1-0 with a they get credit for a 6-goal win, even though it was 10. Important game here. As it rolls out, the way the tournament's kind of working out is assuming that we can take care of business here. We've beat this team 2 or 3 times already this year. Assuming we can take care of business, this afternoon we play the Sun Devils, and it really is kind of looking like it's going to be, assuming we can take care of business here, it's really looking like it's going to be us versus the Sun Devils Sunday afternoon in the championship. But we'll see how things play out. This team certainly, the Bobcats are certainly capable of beating us, and I think this is your classic trap game. Came off a big win, team's rolling pretty good. We're playing against a skilled competition that we've beaten a couple of times, and we have a big game this afternoon, and so I think this is really kind of the definition of a trap game. Hopefully we don't get trapped. Hopefully we take care of business. We'll find out. First shift is going to be George, Ty, and Dez, along with Coletti and Andy on defense. Puck goes into the Bobcat zone. Fight along the boards. Couple Bobcats, couple Coyotes, and it comes out of the zone. Andy circling, looking, circles it, sends it back over to Coletti. Coletti sends it up, and that's probably going to be an ice. Nope, they wave it off. Goes into the zone, and George has it against the boards, and out come the Bobcats. Sends it up, nice stop by Andy, dumps it back in. George stops that before it goes into the zone, so it wasn't offsides, and we get a full line change. All 5 guys rush out, and out come the Bobcats. You have Atreyu and Chang, who had a fantastic game yesterday, and I think that's Spencer there with them. Ledger on the point, fires it, stick saved by the goalie. Mason drops down to keep the puck in the zone, fought behind the net. Out comes Treya with it, and the puck comes out to the line. Ledger flattens the player, but the Bobcats break it out. Bobcat player coming in, dumps it into the corner. I think that was meant to be a shot. And fight for it in the corner. Still fighting for it. Out comes the Bobcats. Pass out in front, doesn't connect. And out of the zone comes Ledger, but Bobcats tip that back in. Oh, nice save by Langdon. We needed that save right there. It was Coyotes were a little discombobulated on that whole defensive play there. Well, kind of what I thought was going to happen here. The Bobcats come out flying. They desperately want to beat the Coyotes. You speak to the parents of the Bobcats, and they're all jazzed up to win one against the Coyotes. We have George and Reed and John out on the ice, along with Noah and Ryan. Reed dumps it in the corner. Chase after it. Reed still behind the net. John comes over to help, fighting for it in the corner. About 3 Bobcats and a couple Coyotes fighting for it, and the Bobcats come out with it. Ooh, George went for the big hit and missed, and the Bobcats come out of the zone. Ryan playing defense. The puck shot goes way wide, and that almost hit us. It was so wide. Bobcats fighting for it in the corner. Noah comes over to help. Pinches the guy to the border, takes a puck, sends it up to John. John fighting for it. Noah comes over to help. George watching, and the puck comes out to the Bobcats. George smartly there to stop him from being able to do any damage. Noah and the Bobcats fighting for it in the corner. Puck comes behind the net, pass out to the point. Shot. Ooh, that was in on net. I don't think Langdon had any chance to see that, but I think it was tipped wide. and no harm to the Coyotes. Fight between Ryan and the Bobcat. Circles around, and John, I think, has a chance to intercept that. Does, and in comes Reed with speed. Reed in the corner, waiting for his teammates to join. Keeps it deep, and Reed comes off the ice to complete the line change. And the puck comes out of the zone. That was darn near too many men on the ice, but it does prevent an icing from happening. Caden, on his first shift of the game, comes out of the zone with speed. He's flying. Caden moves around a couple Bobcat players, brings it into the zone, drops it for Sam. Sam takes a bad angle shot, and out comes the Bobcats. That's a chance at a breakaway, but Andy does a really nice job coming back. Bad angle shot, easy save by Langdon. And I don't think we have a shot on net yet, do we?
One shot.
One shot on net, all right.
1-2. Hopefully the broadcast is good. If my wife would text me, that'd be great.
We got to... Face off out of the zone, and the Bobcats dump it back in. Andy going for the puck, dumps it around the boards, takes a hit from the Bobcat player. Riker sends it up to Sam. Coletti collects the loose puck there, sends it up the zone to Caden. Caden fighting for it against the boards, couple Bobcats. Still fighting for it, and out to Sam it comes. He sends it up to, nice pass up to Caden. Caden coming in the zone, and he just takes a shot on net. And the Bobcats clear. That should be ice by all practical purposes, and it is. Yesterday we were wondering about a couple icing calls in the second and third period that weren't called, and it turns out that Z told the officials yesterday not to call any icing against Mission. So he wanted to work on some breakouts, apparently. At least that's according to a 14-year-old boy, so the source is unreliable at best. John in the face-off circle wins a face-off, by the way, Dad.
Attaboy.
There you go. I don't want to hear you giving him any grief about
no more grief
anymore. All right. But fighting in the corner is Dez and Ty. Puck comes out to John. Oh, defenseman smartly clears it, but John gathers the puck. Goes out to the point, sends it over to Ledger. Ledger keeps the puck away from the defender. Nice play by Ledger there. He didn't have a lot of room to work with, but he's able to keep that in. Mason is unable to, and they're coming down 2-on-1. The pass goes over to the center. It's a good play by Ledger. Dez did a nice job coming back, and Ledger, I think, saw that and knew he could play the guy and still have the guy covered. But Bobcats circle it out in front and get a nice shot on net. This is... right now, the better play clearly goes to the Bobcats.
Yeah, they are the aggressor right now.
Yeah, they're beating us to the pucks. They're outnumbering us on the puck battles. So we send out Taylor, Chang, Wesley line along with Noah and Ryan. Spencer into the face-off dot, and puck goes back to Noah. Noah cycles it around to Atreyu. Atreyu tries to get it out to breaking Spencer, unable to connect. The puck goes in the corner. Ryan will pick it up, and he cycles it around to Chang. Chang up to Atreyu. I think they got a 2-on-1 if they hustle. Over to Spencer, back to Atreyu, and just doesn't connect. It was a heck of a nice idea. It's a good play. Ryan skates it in, fires. There's a nice play there. A nice block by Bobcats. Shot doesn't go through, but I like what Ryan was doing there. Bobcats bringing it out of the zone. Noah bats the puck away. That super long stick of his. And in comes Atreyu. Atreyu moving around the defenseman, doesn't work. And Bobcats cycle it back to Noah. Noah moving, sends it over to his defensive partner. Ryan looking, and gets it to the blue line. Oh, and he gets hammered. It looks like he's no worse for wear. I don't know if he saw that hit coming or not, or what happened there, but Noah up to Reed. Reed tips it into the zone. Bobcats breaking out, and up comes Ryan now with the puck. Over to Noah. Noah, nice pass up to Reed. Reed with speed, I like saying that, into the zone, and dumps it deep. I suspect we're going to get a line change here. The D did change out. Ooh, big hit by George there against the boards. You can always see when George is coming.
Yeah. Here comes
John,
the freight train.
John in front goal. Nice play by John. Really nice. Actually, it was all set up by George going over and hitting the guy against the boards. Puck comes loose. John picks it up and makes a perfect pass to Reed in front of the net, and it's 1-0 Coyotes. Big first goal there. Coyotes needed that. They were kind of getting outplayed, out hustled, and good to see them go up 1-0. So let's leave that same line out there.
You know, somehow I think didn't somebody ask us to be at the end where we shoot twice, and we decided to come to the other end.
Yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Well, it's tough to film from that side because you have the bleachers all the way across, and you kind of get in the way of the people watching. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to have many opportunities to be on the side we shoot twice this weekend, I don't think. Coletti, nice moves inside the zone, takes a shot, glove saved by the goalie.
I was a little rushed getting us online. We chatted a little long. I think
our coffee talk went a little long.
Yeah, coffee talk went a little long.
You know, funny, when I'm in the bar drinking beer, I never go long, but coffee somehow makes me go long. We're lesson learned. Yeah.
Pete and I were scrambling to get us online today.
We were. All right, Ledger shot on net, tipped, goes wide. Riker battling for the puck in the corner. Still battling. Oh, picked up by Caden. Caden shot, saved. And puck comes back out to the side boards. Oh, man, big shoulder by Mason. Big shoulder. But nonetheless, the Bobcats get it out of the zone. Up to Caden. Caden, up to Sam. Sam trying to get around. Tried to make a little move there, but well played by the Bobcat defender. Comes back to Ledger. Ledger up to Mason. Mason up to Sam. Sam tries to go across to Riker, doesn't quite connect. Puck goes in the corner. Nice move by Caden, and passed out to Sam, who tried to one-time it, but fanned. Bobcats coming in. Mason on defense. Plays him real solid. Like the way he played in that body there. Went for the puck, but played the body. Perfectly done. Out comes Riker. Gets knocked off the puck. You don't see that very often. And into the zone, tried to come to Bobcats, but Caden gets to center ice and dumps it in, and will go for a change. Ty, hard on the puck, levels the guy against the board, absolutely murders him, leaves the puck for, it looked like we're going to get a penalty there. One too many hits by Ty. The first hit was perfect, and he left the puck for Ethan, who got a good shot on net. I think it was ultimately blocked, but went for another check, and that one was one too many. So shorthanded, go to the Coyotes.
It usually bodes well for us. We like to score shorthanded.
Right. So they swap out a couple players here. It looks so we're going to have Reed and Spencer as our forwards, and Coletti and Noah on defense. Face off, got to say that's won by the Bobcats. Out to the point it goes. And Bobcats, nice puck movement there. Oh, wow, the puck was loose, and Jans was just unable to poke that in. He had a bad angle, but he had all day to shoot it, and it wasn't successful, thankfully. Bobcats with the puck on the point, sends it D to D, and over goes Reed to defend him. In comes a shot from the point. Langdon takes it up high. Rebound again by Langdon. Still fighting for it. Reed with the puck now. Oh, big hit at center ice. A nice save by Langdon there. He was screened and it was tipped. Boy, there's some hits this game. Puck goes out to the point, and Coletti is going to be able to collect it and get it over to Taylor, who just softly dumps it down the ice. Coyotes going for a full line change. Coletti stays out to protect the D there, and I assume that he's going to switch as soon as he can. Ledger with the puck, and he skates around the net, and he has time, and he'll take it. And Coletti, that gives Coletti a chance to change. Uh-oh, Ledger loses it at center ice. In comes a Bobcat player. Nice save, a nice recovery there. Oh, man, Ledger was hammered back against the boards. Nothing called. Puck comes up to Chang. Chang coming down the ice, sends it up to George. George in the zone, still being fought for, offsides. We'll take that offsides with about 20 seconds left in the 29. Okay. I can't see the scoreboard from where I am.
No, is it 30? Yeah. That's all right.
Or
We're pretty
31.
close.
I think it's 31, but yep.
Sometimes the clocks don't sync very well.
We have Ledger, Mason, Caden, and Sam. Somehow Sam gets kicked out of the face-off dot. Not sure how. Nonetheless, face-off won by Caden, but tip back to the defense. Puck comes out. Looks like Mason's going to get a shot on that. He does. And he sends it over to Ledger. Ledger with the puck. Sends it up to center ice. Tipped ahead by Caden, so it won't be an ice. Or, sorry, that wasn't Caden. That was Sam. Oh, and Sam gets his stick caught up in the guy's skate, and he's going to go for a trip. Can't really argue that call, but it was
It's a tough one.
yeah, it was a tough one. Yeah, not what the Coyotes need by any means. So the Coyotes are now down 5 players to 3, and will be for about 10 seconds, and then they'll have another 2-minute penalty kill. So out on the ice now we have George and Coletti and Ledger. That's only 3. I wanted one more, but I'm not going to
We'll
get
get one in about 10 seconds.
That's right. Face-off won by George. Wouldn't mind just an icing here to get rid of the 5-on-3, but that's not going to happen. Shot comes in front, rebound. Oh, wow, he had all day to shoot it. That's 2 shots by Jans that had all day, and he's just unable to put it in, fortunately. But you can't give him that many more chances. Nice block in front of the net, stops that from being anything, although I think Ledger was there. Puck comes out of the zone, we'll have a face-off. That's good. We needed that to kind of get regrouped on the penalty kill. So now you have Ryan and Noah coming out on defense. That was a long shift for Ledger. I'm sure he doesn't mind that at all. Reed, George, Ryan, Noah. Puck face-off won by the Bobcats. Go D to D. And bringing it back into the zone. Goes wide. Noah keeps him wide. He's trying to set up on the point. Goes D to D. Back to the D, blocked by Reed, but unable to do anything with that. Skates it in, and back to the point. And shot, tip, rebound, goal. I still feel like we're being outskated.
Shots are 12 to 3.
Wow, yeah, that feels right. We're just they're beating us to the loose pucks, or they're. No, again, that was a power play, and it was a long power play, but the guys on the ice were fresh, and we're just not. Well, we're just getting outskated. I'm not blaming. I'm not picking on any one Coyote. As a team, we're getting outplayed. In the ice, into the zone comes Chang. Chang tries to send a pass over to I couldn't see. Coletti was in the slot, and out come the Bobcats 2-on-1. Andy on defense pushes the guy wide. Nice save by Langdon, and Coletti clears the rebound. Atreyu just sent it out of the zone. And the Bobcats send it up, goes in on net, and Langdon will cover. Smart cover there.
Yeah, sometimes we just need the goalie to eat it so we can get reset.
We need a spark. I thought we were going to get that spark by scoring the first goal, but a couple power play, and we did kind of take it to them after that, but a couple penalties put us in a bad spot, and we have a tie game. Sam goes into the face-off, loses. Bobcats have won a lot of face-off. Riker blocks that away from the defenseman, tipped ahead. Mason with the puck. Mason wraps it around to Caden. Caden unable to contain the puck, and a fight against the boards. One Coyote against 3 Bobcats, that's not good odds, and indeed we do lose that. Nice move by the defenseman, comes in but shoots it wide. And out of the zone comes Mason. Mason up to Caden. Caden with speed into the zone and brings it around wide, takes a shot, blocked by the goalie, and Mason keeps it in the zone. Sam with the puck along the boards. Still fighting, creating. That's the Sam that we were used to seeing there. Shot, nice save by the goalie. Sam with the puck on the boards again. Sends it around to, I can't see who that is, Caden. But pass out to Riker as fails to connect, and that puck should be icing, and it is. Much better shift, controlled it in their zone. Got a couple good scoring chances. So we'll have Ty, George, and Dez out there with Noah and Ryan. Face off in the Bobcat zone. Face off comes out, won by the Coyotes. Nice puck movement by the Coyotes. That shot is tipped, gloved by the goalie, and we'll reface it off. I like that quick puck movement. It was a nice pass by Ty out to Ryan. Ryan quickly over to Noah. Noah got a quick shot off, but blocked by tip by the Bobcat defender. George, face off won by the Bobcats. Bobcats try to break it out, and out of the zone they do come. Ryan tries to keep it in, and now we have Bobcats circling at center ice. George has them lined up. Solid hit. Noah unable to get that puck out of the zone, but Ty does. Nice fight by Ty there. Noah with the puck. And sends it up to... they got George for the second hit there. The kid hit Noah. George came in and hit the kid, and into the box goes George. I can't argue with that call either. Probably interference. Yeah, exactly what they called it.
I'm going to stay out of the box.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to win with players in the penalty box.
It's kind of one of our typical start slow games.
Yeah, looks like we're going to swap out. We're going to have Ethan, Spencer, Coletti, and Noah. Face off. Kind of stuck there. Eventually the Bobcats get it, but they didn't, or they do. Behind the net, pass out to the side, out to the point, and over the sideboards. And Noah blocks up centering pass away. And out of the zone it goes. That should not be icing, and it won't be. And Bobcats circling, coming through center ice. Tip up, and into the zone it goes. Coletti stops him at this point. That just shows that a really crisp passes are important. That pass was not crisp by the Bobcats. Bounces over a stick, and we're able to get it out of the zone. Into the zone, or skating through center ice, come the Bobcats. And Noah blocks that one away, and Ethan dumps it out of the zone. Boy, this is textbook penalty kill here so far. Bobcats go D to D. It can all change quickly on the penalty kill, so it's we got to keep this going for the whole 2 minutes. Out to the point, shot from the point to Noah. Noah tips it up to John. John tries to get it out of the zone, but it's kind of bouncing puck, unable to do so. Neither is Spencer. Fought along the boards. This is where you can't afford to lose this too much. Oh, nice play by John to tip that out of the zone. Noah goes for a change, so we have a few new players here. And in come the Bobcats. Circling, tipped away by Coletti. And he still has the puck going around. And back behind the boards it goes. Coletti's able to get back to the puck first, sends it up to Reed. Reed tries to chip it out of the zone, stopped by the Bobcats. And they come back in through center ice. Dump it down, and here comes
That should
Andy.
just about be the penalty.
Andy kicks it up to himself.
Even strength.
And up to John. John just unable to get to that puck. Out on the ice comes Sam for the penalty. And out on the ice comes Ledger right by the puck. I don't think he saw it, but he eventually did. Ledger over to Coletti. Coletti's been out there a long time. I'm sure he needs a shift change, and he kind of dumps it out to center ice, hoping for a shift change. Coyotes were very close to too many men on the ice.
Yeah, John needs to get off the ice a little quicker there.
Well, after period one, it is a tie game. Coyotes showed bursts of play there, but overall, this isn't the type of start I think the Coyotes wanted.
No, that was a very sluggish start.
But give the Bobcats credit. They're playing hard. They're skating hard. They're working. They're outworking us. They're out battling us. Not saying that the Coyotes aren't trying. I don't mean that at all. We just need to up the game to match the level of intensity that the Bobcats are bringing to the game. As I said at the start, I was a little bit worried about where the Coyotes' heads are in an early morning game with a team that they've been wanting to play and for a little while. So, 30 minutes left of this It's essentially a 30-minute hockey game at this point. Love to see a really strong first shift here, coming out with some good energy, some high tempo. Riker, Sam, Caden will start us off, along with Ledger and Mason on D. Hopefully we get a lot of camera time down here.
There we go.
Face off, won by the Coyotes. And nice little pass by Ledger up to Riker. Riker brings it in, takes a shot on net, covered by the goalie, and we'll have a face off in the zone close to us.
Shots are 14-7 in favor of the Bobcats
Yeah, 2-1.
as we start the second.
Let's see if we can close that gap at all this period. Sam dumps the shot, face off forward, kept in the zone by Ledger, and back out of the zone. Caden tries to go for the hit, spun out of it by the Bobcats, and they go D to D. Ledger comes in, Riker, comes in, scared the crap out of the Bobcat, and so he gets the puck, sends it back to D. And the puck does eventually come out of the zone, and Mason will go for it, picks it up. Mason circles back, nice play. Oh no, he loses the puck. That's two kind of rare fumbles that we've seen, not by Mason, but by the team, where we're coming out of the zone and the puck just bounces over our stick. And, oh wow, big trip there. That's not going to be called. Bobcats have the puck in the corner, being pursued by a couple Coyotes, and they cycle it around. Ledger with the puck behind the net. Brings it out, sends it up to Caden, who's unable to contain it, and that's probably going to be an ice. Well, we'll try the Taylor, Wesley, Ethan line. That line played super good yesterday. Now, again, it's hard to say great pass plays and all that stuff against Mission, but I like to see the fact that they were passing the puck.
Yeah, they did a really good job sharing the puck.
They did, yeah, and I think they all scored. I know they all scored. Noah gets the puck up to Wesley. Wesley sends it up to the blue line, unable to get it out of the zone. Still being fought for. Now it's out of the zone. Probably offsides. Yep. Hard to see from this angle, but it looked offsides-ish.
Yeah, I think all of our calls so far in this game have been spot on.
Yeah, I would have.
They should give us a whistle.
I would have liked to have seen a tripping penalty against Riker over there, but he was closer to it than I was. Face-off comes down, and another face-off won by the Bobcats. That goes back to Noah. Noah circles and sends it up to no one. Center ice. Spencer circles around. Back to Noah. Actually gets tipped off his stick, goes back in the corner. Noah with the puck up to Wesley. Up to Spencer. Spencer into the zone, gets around the defenseman. Still looking. Drops it back for Ethan. Ethan circles, leaves it for Ryan. Ryan's way down from his defensive position. Noah sends it back to Atreyu, who tries to get over to Ethan. We had two wings on defense there. Sends it up to Ryan. That puck gets tipped off Ryan's stick, back to Ethan, and gets sent into the Bobcat bench. Just not enough offensive zone time.
No. It's a lack of, I don't know if it's energy or if it's just, we're just a little sloppy with the puck.
I think it's a little bit of sloppiness. They, and again, I have to give the Bobcats credit. They are working their tails off.
Yeah.
The puck goes up, like even there, the puck, a breakout pass that normally works, the defenseman breaks it up. But John comes away with it, sends it up to Reed. Reed coming in, he's going to take a hit. They both fall. George fighting for it. And they're cycled around by the Bobcats. Andy keeps it in, over to Reed. Reed out in front to the Bobcats. Andy keeps it in again, over to Reed. Reed sends it up to John. John, nice save by the goalie. It was a good shot on net, targeting for the upper left corner. John pressures him and comes away with the puck. Andy fires on net.
Oh, good tip there.
By the goalie. John. Back to the Andy again. Andy's had a lot of action this period. Nice play by Andy to keep that in the zone. Sends it up to John, and that play is broken up by the Bobcats. Into the zone come the Bobcat. That will be a trip. And we've got to stay out of the penalty box. And that it was an easy call. And I think that was Andy who will be spending a couple minutes in the penalty box. Hopefully the full 2 minutes in the penalty box. Well, this is not the game I was hoping to see from the Coyotes, but it was a game I was concerned about seeing. And again, I want to give the Bobcats credit. They are playing well. Break out of the zone, up to Ethan. Ethan trying to split the defense. Oh, nice play. Gets that up to Mason, who joined the rush. But it's a nice save by the goalie. And out of the zone come the Bobcats. Break it down the zone, and now the Bobcats are on a break. But nicely broken up. Did they call another penalty?
Yep.
And they called a hook on Mason. And now we are going to be 5-on-3 for a long time. Minute 37 of 5-on-3. This is not good.
It's actually more like a minute 40.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A minute 40 of 5-on-3. 11:24 left in the period. And we're going to have Noah and Ledger along with Spencer. Well, we are at a critical juncture of this game here. And if I was coaching, my advice would be anytime you get the puck, just ice it. You don't need to worry about it. I think Ledger tried to do just that, but he fanned on it. And the Bobcats have it on their point. Send it over, D to D. Bobcat with the puck, cycling, sends it back to the wing. Sends it back up to the point. And Bobcat still cycling. Sends it over to the D, rushes in. And out of the Spencer has a puck. Just tries to get out of the zone, unable to do so. Now Spencer puts pressure on the D. Still can't get it out, and they're going to tie him up and prevent him from being able to do that. Nice play to keep them from getting anything from that. They go over to the wing. He tries a one-timer, unsuccessful, and that's dumped down the ice. Really nice play. Spencer's going to... Again, you'll take all the icings that you want. That kills a few seconds every single time.
Yeah.
You need to stop the clock though. 52 seconds left in the penalty. 10:38 in the period. Looks like the Bobcats called a timeout, or was it the Coyotes? I think the Bobcats called a timeout. I think they're going to try to draw up something. I think that is a timeout on the part of the Bobcats. So good first minute of that penalty kill, or 50 seconds, whatever it was.
Yeah, we had almost a minute, 50 seconds.
But they kept him to the outside. They put pressure on the player. They didn't allow real great scoring chances.
No.
And they played that really well. You need to keep him to the outside.
When Spencer did a good job tying that guy up, and even though he lost the tie-up, he blew 5-10 seconds there, just keeping it tied up.
Well, and then Ledger and Noah played it so that when Spencer got beat there, because he was tied up, they didn't even get a shot off on net, and Spencer was able to recover and get the puck in the corner. So, well, we'll see what type of play the Bobcats drew up. Again, if it were me, I would, if I won this thing, I would just ice it. So they send Ledger back out. He got a little bit of a rest with that timeout, and he's out there with Coletti. And George will be the center. Would love to see a face-off win here to see if we can't just get that and just ice it down the ice. He does win it. And it goes around behind the boards. Out to the point, D to D. And they try to go cross ice, take a shot, and they had it open, and Ledger did a nice job preventing anything bad from happening there. The D to D again, nice tip by George. And Ledger sends it down the ice. Nice play. Oh, they're calling no icing. One ref waved it off, said no. The other ref blew the whistle. And the one ref who had his hand up saying, I'm the one responsible for icing. And since I'm the one responsible for icing, it's mine that counts. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I don't know why the other ref would have waved that off.
I think he thought that guy tipped it.
So puck goes, same type of win there by George. Those are important wins. If we can get a bounce, we did. And George after it, can he win this race? Oh, puck is bouncing around. And out of the zone comes the Bobcats. Really nice play by George there.
10 seconds left in the 2-man.
All right, that's good. Wouldn't mind a face-off right about now. Although I don't want one at center ice, if you know what I mean. Goes D to D, that's trouble. Tipped, nice save by Langdon. That was huge. Reed goes in for the penalty, hustles into the zone so we can make it a 5-on-4.
14 seconds left of that.
Back out to the point, shot, nice save by Langdon. That one was really big. He put himself in good position there. Another shot, another save by Langdon. Puck goes again back out. I think Reed has a chance to get that out of the zone, but he doesn't. Puck goes back down in the corner. Caden hustling into the zone to take pressure off here. And out of the zone comes Reed. Reed hustling in, sends it up to Ledger. Oh, what a play! What a play! That was fantastic. And Ledger joins the rush, comes up, sends a great pass over to Caden, who's standing alone on the back door, and just taps it into the net. What a wonderful turn of events that is. We go from basically a 2-man, 5-on-3, just great penalty killing and a great saves. You got to give Langdon credit. There was some great shots on net there at the end. Keeps the team in it. And then we come down on a rush and we score to go up 2-1. What a big turn of events there. Into the zone comes Sam. Now let's see if we can't keep this momentum going. Sam fighting for it out to Noah. Noah fires it. It's easy save by the goalie. Comes out in front. Oh, and the Bobcats are going to get that out of the zone. Noah with the puck. Sends it over to Ryan. Up to Sam. Sam, oh, nice pass up to Riker. Just a little behind him.
Just missed him.
And out down the zone, that should be a nice. Oh, they waved that one off for some reason. Apparently, they only call icing one way. Shot comes over to Noah. Noah sends it up the ice. Caden after it, he's going to change. And out of the zone come Bobcats. They're going to wave that off. That one I agree to wave off. And Bobcats actually win the race to the puck. Puck is in the corner. Being fought for by a gaggle of hockey players. Puck comes out in front. Oh, that's trouble. Oh, nice. I don't know who poke checked that away, but that was really close to a goal. Bobcats go D to D. And in the zone they come. And that's offside. Oh, a player was hurt and dumped it in, and that's offside. All right, well, I would have liked to have seen the momentum shift to the Coyotes there, but it looked like, once again, the Bobcats got the better of play at the end of that shift. All right, into the face-off goes Sir Spence a lot. That's a ode to Jeff. I think
any odes to Jeff that we can do are good.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound nearly as good as when he says it.
Yeah.
Puck face-off won by the Bobcats. Boy, I've said that way too much today.
Yeah, that's not typical either.
No, it's not. Andy with the puck up to. I really like what happened there. The wing dropped down so that the defenseman couldn't stop them. Their defensemen have been pinching in and stopping that breakout pass, and the wing Ethan dropped down there to enable that pass to connect. Up to Atreyu. In goes Ethan. Ethan drops it for Atreyu. Atreyu loses it to Ethan. Ethan on the boards. Now tries to get that up to Spencer, but unable to connect. And Spencer does now have it. And he just dumps it back into the corner. In goes Atreyu. Puck comes around. And out of the zone to Coletti. Coletti skating it into the zone. Nice move, but does end up losing it. And Atreyu up to Ethan. Ethan back to Atreyu. And out of the zone it goes.
This official likes to be right in my way.
Yeah, he does. Coletti with the puck back in the zone. Cycles, sends it up to Sam. And into the zone goes the Bobcats. Coletti back for the puck. Sends it up to the point, and out of the zone it goes. Bobcats looking, circles, sends it up, and stopped by Coletti. Up to Sam. Sam bringing it in, takes a shot, and that gets blocked. Dez after the puck, and Sam. Up to Ledger. Oh, now on a break go the Bobcats. Shot, goal. I'm not sure what happened there, but as a bit of a defensive lapse where they allowed that guy to get behind the defense. I'm not sure how. But kid did a nice job burying it past Langdon, and you can't do much about that if you're Langdon.
No, I'm sure Jeff would have something to say.
2-2.
Langdon, you got to have that one, but
that's twice where we've taken the lead and we just didn't take the momentum with the lead. And the Bobcats, give them credit, they are working hard, and really it's a 2-2 game because of that. Noah with the puck, nice face-off win by the Coyotes there. John bringing it in the zone, pressured by the Bobcats, and dumps it down to Reed. Reed sends it up to George. George trip, and they got a penalty finally. So for the first time today, the Coyotes will go on a go on a power play. Nice hard work by the Coyotes. Yeah, right. Nice hard work by the Coyotes there. This is the Poison version of your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. My preferred version, to be honest.
He's going with power play 2 to start.
All right, we have George, John, and Reed, along with Coletti and Andy on the power play. Shot by Andy, gets blocked. John back to Andy. Andy over to John. John back to Andy. Andy over to Coletti. Coletti loses a puck, gets a shot off anyway, goes wide. John coming in. Tries to stop that, gets muscled off the puck, and down the ice it goes. Nice glove by Andy to keep that from going all the way down the zone. Gets it over to Coletti. Coletti up to Reed. Reed dumps it in, and in after it goes George. George misses the check, and that's probably going to come out of the zone as a result. And it does. Oh, no, nice stop by Coletti there, but we have no Coyotes around, and down the zone it goes. It was touched by Coletti, so that will not be an ice. Andy with the puck behind the net. Sends it up to John. John up to Riker, who tries to tip it up to himself, but the puck went on the other side of him. And into the zone comes Coletti. A little miscommunication there, and the puck goes back to the Bobcats. Bobcats dump it out. Up to Andy. Well, not the best start for a power play here, but they are still maintaining control. Riker up to Caden. Caden into the zone. Circles. Allows his players to come on the ice. Ledger.
Smart play by Caden.
Wow. Ledger fanned on the shot and had a second chance, and it probably was a better opportunity there because of the fan, but unable to hit the net. Sam back to Ledger. Ledger walks along, takes a shot, blocked in front, and down the ice it goes. That will be wide of the net and will be an ice. What do we have? 27 seconds left in the power play.
It's funny how the clock and the penalty kill clock don't go at the same rate. I always find it curious.
Caden, Sam, Ty, along with Ledger and Spencer. Oh no, sorry, Ledger and Mason. Surprised Spencer's not out there. Over to Mason. Mason tried to get it over to Sam, but intercepted by the Bobcats, and it's down the ice. Caden picks up the puck, and that pass is intercepted as well. It was meant for Ty, but able to dump it into the zone. Bobcats get it. I guess they're going to ice it down the zone, and they do. Penalty was successfully killed by the Bobcats. Sam into the bench, and into the zone comes Caden, who loses the puck. It was a nice tip by the defenseman. Out of the zone come the Bobcats. That should be icing, and it is. 3:42 left in the period. 2-2 hockey game. I'd love to see the Coyotes just pick it up just a notch here and just try to get some separation here. Taylor goes into the face-off drop, won by the Bobcats. And back to the D, goes back to the Bobcats, and it looks like we have a 2-on-1 but nice back check by the Coyotes prevents that from doing anything. Back to the Bobcats defenseman. He sends it up, but it is tipped, and Ethan tips it into the zone, and he has speed. He's got him beat. He's being hooked, but that's not called. But the defenseman loses his stick, and in goes Wesley. Wesley up to Noah. Noah back over to Treyu. Treyu kind of lost the puck there. Boy, we've had a lot of pucks just roll off our sticks. And out of the zone are going to come the Bobcats. Spencer with the puck, skates it into the zone with speed, and comes around, sends it out in front. Oh, he tries to get that to Wesley in front, and Treyu sends it back to Noah. Noah gets his shot solidly blocked by the wing, and out comes Ryan. Ryan over to Noah. Noah sends it up to Ethan. Ethan over to Spencer. Spencer into the zone. Oh, he tries to get that up to, it's such a nice pass up to Treyu. I don't think Treyu was expecting it. It was such a good pass.
Yeah.
And Bobcats come out of the zone. And they dump it into the corner. In the corner, won by the Bobcats. Out, and somehow we have another penalty. How is that even possible? I didn't see that one at all. I don't even know who that was on or what it was. I'm still waiting for a call. I still don't know what the call is. I'm still looking for a call. I actually have no idea what this penalty is. All I know is it's on Reed. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Boy, I have no idea what this call is. The ref still hasn't even made an official sign. He never did. The ref never did make.
We already have 3 guys out there. He called 2 penalties?
No, there's only 1 guy in the box. Yeah, he's saying, hey, I need another player, and out comes Squibbs. Ledger, Noah, Squibbs, and George. I have no idea what that call was. The ref never made a sign. But all I know is that we're down. Fighting in the corner. Back to back, or forward to forward, and out to the point. Bobcats cycling it around, skates in. Nice save by Langdon, and it's covered. But these are when you outwork another team, and I'm not saying the Coyotes aren't trying. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying they're not skating hard. But I am saying the Bobcats are really skating hard.
Yeah, they want this a lot more than we do.
And when you outwork the other team, you tend to force the other team into penalties, and that's what's happening. In come the Bobcats, tries to go cross ice for a backdoor shot, didn't work, and back out to the point. D to D, and then back over to the wing. That's going to go in the corner. Noah ends up blocking that, and it comes back out to the point, pressured by Caden. Goes back, and Noah fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Comes back out, and still fought by Noah and Caden in the corner. Back out to the D, takes a shot, and that goes wide. Or maybe it was saved and goes wide. And we have a face-off. Nice, solid penalty kill. First minute successfully killed off, or minute 102, I think it says, left in the power play. It's nice, solid first 58 seconds of that penalty kill. No real nice, couple nice saves. Ref falls on the ice for the cheer of a lot of players. And we'll have a face-off. Out to the point, takes a shot from the point, and that's bouncing around in front, rebound. What a save! That net was wide open, and he comes in and saves that. What a beautiful play by Langdon. Treyu sends it in front of the net, and we'll get a face-off. We'll take that on a penalty kill all day long. I forgot to mention the penalty killers are Treyu and Sam, and Coletti and Andy. Face-off comes down. Being kind of caught there in the middle of the skates, and out of the zone try to come the Bobcats. He'll circle, looking, and sends it over to his defensive partner. Treyu's going to win that race, but fans on the clearing pass. Nice play by Sam to get that back to Andy, who just skates back, says, I think I'll kill some time. And does. Sends it over to Coletti. Coletti up to a Treyu. Treyu, center ice. Brings it in the zone. Brings it in. Shot. Save. Nice. Really nice penalty kill. Love how Andy just brought that puck back as Sam gets it back to Andy. Andy just kind of circles it around to kill some time. Over to Coletti, up to Sam, up to Treyu, and reasonable scoring chance. 22 seconds, is that right? Or 2:24 left in the period? No, 20 seconds left in the period. 22.4 according to the scoreboard. And how much time in the penalty?
About 15 seconds.
Okay, so we will get out of the penalty, hopefully out of the period without, and we'll start the third. George putting pressure on him, and out of the zone come the Bobcats. Circles it up to the blue line. And coming into the zone, takes a slap shot, nice save, big rebound.
Good block.
Yeah, that was a really good block. Out to the, and there it is.
And that'll do it.
All right, well, we have 15 minutes of this game left. So far, I think the shots being 2-1 to the Bobcats, which is exactly the ratio they were at the end of the first period, feels about right. I don't know how many penalties we've had.
4?
Yeah, and I think we have more
5?
than 4. Yeah, I mean, we have more than that. I mean, we've had 2 5-on-3s. That's 4 penalties right there.
True.
There's got to be 6, 7 penalties.
6 or 7.
He's going to start swallowing tight that he might get kicked out of the game for too many penalties. I think there's, 10 or 11 penalties are allowed?
I think it's 12.
12, yeah.
We're not that far away.
No, but that's allowed the Bobcats to stay in it. One of the goals that we allowed was a power play goal. Now, we did score right after a power play as well.
But then we gave it right back. So
yeah, no, both goals. We had both times we scored. They've just marched right back. So we'll down to 1 period, 15 minutes, and this is an important game. In regards to this tournament, this is a really important game because if we don't win, meaning if we lose or tie,
we have to win.
We have to win this afternoon against a team that really beat us up pretty bad the last time we played them. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Face off, won by the Coyotes, but forecheck by Bobcats is going to make that end up in the back of our zone. Bot forward in the corner, 2 Bobcats, 2 Coyotes fighting along the boards. Fight still for it. Puck comes loose over to Coletti. Coletti pass off of the ref's foot, and so it doesn't make its intended target. Puck goes back into the Bobcat zone, and out it comes again. Sends it up to Sam. Sam into the zone, sends it across ice. That doesn't connect. Oh, you're not calling that a trip. Oh, my God. Sorry for the frustration there, but that was pathetic. That was pathetic. That was just a really horrible call. So that
it's hard for me to believe that the penalties in this game are 8-1.
Yeah, it's bad. Hey, that was. Well, here we go. They got to kill it off. You can't change the call at this point. But, man, that's just getting frustrating, the amount of Noah tips it up to George. George down the ice. George with a shot. Glove saved by the goalie, and he'll hold it down there. It's tough for the Coyotes getting any sort of rhythm when every other shift they're getting called for a penalty. And I think that is an 8th penalty.
8 or 9 for sure.
George steps into the face-off. Puck comes over to the side, up out of the zone. Come the Bobcats to Ryan. Ryan. Oh no, fans on the shot, and into the zone come the Bobcats. Put against the boards by Ryan, and out to the point it goes. Takes a shot to Noah, and out of the zone it comes. And back in the zone it comes. Noah over to Ryan. Ryan tries to send it up to George, unable to connect on that, and back in the zone come the Bobcats. Over to the side, pass up in front, and that was, puck was loose for a second in front of the net, and it's covered by Langdon. solid penalty kill, and I think the bench is getting a warning. They're equally frustrated with the refs as we are, and they should be. This officiating has been biased. It's been one-sided, and I know we need officials, and I certainly won't yell at them, but this has not been a stellar performance by the refs by any means. Now, with that said, we still got to play.
Yeah.
Puck comes back to Mason. Mason over to Ledger. Ledger, nice pass up to Ethan, and the puck goes in on net and covered. Boy, I thought I'm not sure what's happening now. I'm not sure. The ref was talking to the two players, so I don't know what that was about. No idea what that was about. Anyway, face off in the Bobcat zone into the corner. And out of the zone come the Bobcats, or trying to anyway, and they do. Oh, actually back to Ledger. Tips it over to the sideboards. Into the zone come the Bobcats. And goes D to D. Nice play over there. Get that over to Mason. Back up to Ethan. Ethan in the zone. Tries to deke around the defender. Defender did a nice job at stopping that. Puck blocked by Spencer. Spencer circles and sends it over to Ledger. Ledger is going to skate it across. Oh, no, he sends it up to Ethan. Ethan into the zone. Oh, makes a nice little move out in front. I think Ledger was getting a little offensive-minded there, and the coaches were saying, "Get back, Ledger, we're killing a penalty." Into the zone come the Bobcats, brought out by Mason. Nice play by Mason.
Yeah, way to stay with it.
And over to Spencer. Spencer says, "We're killing a penalty, so I'll just kill some more time here." Wow, was that a penalty kill? That was over before it even started. Caden trying to skate between a couple of Bobcats, does somehow, and circles around. Out to Sam. Sam, shot is blocked. Boy, there's been a lot of shots blocked. Pletty over to George. Sam. And Pletty gets that pass blocked, and out of the zone come the Bobcats. And it goes back into our corner. Pletty, Andy after it. Sends it around. Hit in the corner for his efforts. And Andy returns the favor. Puck comes out to Caden. Caden avoids a check, sends it up to Atreyu. Atreyu at center ice. Brings it into the zone. This is the most it's the most energy I've seen from the Coyotes all day today. Gleason with the puck in the corner. Cycles it around, out to Atreyu. Atreyu over to Sam. Out to Ryan. Ryan in the corner. Up to, that's Caden. Caden fighting for it. Takes a shot. Save. Ooh, that was a good save. That thing was targeted 5-hole, but the goalie got those pads closed just in time. This is the most, I like the energy level. There's a
little more urgency.
Yeah, it's like after that penalty was called, the Coyotes said, "All right, enough of this. We are done with this, and we are going to take it to you." I mean, they just blew through that penalty kill, and this is the type of energy we need. Bobcats with the puck in the corner. Go ahead. And pressured by the Coyotes. Shot by Reed fans, and out of the zone come the Bobcats. Into the Coyote zone, and he's taken off the puck smartly by George, and out of the zone comes Mason. Really nice play by Mason to avoid that forecheck. But they lose the puck at center ice, and it goes D to D. And into the zone comes Reed, still fighting for it, and Ledger's unable to keep that in the zone. And out of the zone come the Bobcats. Into the Coyote zone, and he is hit off the puck by Mason. Ledger with the puck, sends it up to Reed. Reed was not looking for the pass, and so it gets intercepted by the Bobcats. Into the zone, shot, saved by Langdon. Nice, smartly covers that rebound, smothers it up. 10 minutes left in the game, 10:21 to be exact. Face off in the defensive zone with Spencer, Ty, Ethan, Coletti, and Andy. Puck drops. Face off, won by the Coyotes. That's good to see. Out of the zone come the Coyotes. Up to Ty. Ty takes a shot, and that is saved by the goalie. Coyote, Ethan with the rebound, tries to get that back over to Ty, unable to connect. Coletti keeps it in the zone. Bobcats now with the puck, and pressured by the Coyotes. Kept in the zone by Ethan somehow, but this time the Bobcats successfully get it out. Spencer back for the puck, circles, sends it over to Coletti. Coletti loses the puck in front of his net, covered smartly by Giacomo. Little Joan Jett for us on a Saturday morning.
A little Joan Jetta.
All right, we have Sam, Caden, Atreyu, Ryan, Noah. Sam wins the faceoff cleanly to Noah. Noah sends it around to Atreyu. Atreyu tries to tip it up to Sam, but misses on the puck. Still, nonetheless, brought into the zone by Atreyu. Atreyu back to Sam. Sam back down in the corner to Atreyu. Atreyu cycles. Atreyu with the puck, sends it back over to Sam. Sam unable to keep the puck. A little collision behind the net. I'm surprised we didn't get called for interference there, the way these refs have been calling things. Sam sends it over to, I think he meant for Caden. Noah with the puck, sends it over to Ryan. Pass was tipped. Ryan, nice pass over to Caden. With a shot, goes wide. Atreyu back over to Sam. This line has really been doing a nice job. The last couple shifts by this line has really been dominating. Ryan keeps the puck in the zone. Ryan keeps it in again, but this time to the D. Back to Noah. Noah keeps it in. Shot, low, nice low shot, saved by the goalie, but not much. Noah with another opportunity. Walks the line, tip in front, puck battle. And Atreyu with the puck, sends it back to Noah again. Noah over to Ryan. Ryan fires, tip. Over to, oh wow, is that puck just bouncing? Atreyu keeps the puck. Atreyu with the puck, sends it over to Ryan. Ryan fires, blocked. And they're just going to ice it down the ice. What a shift for the Coyotes. Just dominate that shift. Last two times that line has been out there, they've really been playing well. Some good shots from the point, some nice puck movement, some good rebounds, but just unable to finish. 8 minutes left, 8:14 to be exact. 2-2 game. Let's keep this energy level going now. Come on, guys. Let's keep this fire. Let's keep this drive. But another face-off won by the Bobcats behind his own net. Somebody's got to forecheck him. And he comes out of the zone. That was a little too easy. Puck comes out to center ice, excuse me. Mason tries to get that up to Reed. Puck goes into the corner. Reed wins the race. That's the type of energy we're talking about. Nice job, Reed. Goes for the puck, back in the corner, still fighting for it. And the Bobcats, I think Reed lost his stick. He goes back to retrieve it while the puck comes all the way down. That will be, and they waved it off. And out of the zone it comes. Uh-oh, that's trouble. And he takes a shot well wide. That was almost tipped, but John just, his stick hit the boards and he was unable to get that pass to where he wanted it to go. Mason was fortunate to get that second whack at it, because otherwise that was going to be a 2-on-1 the other way. Bobcats go D to D. Looking, hit by George. Man, George has really been hitting hard. Ethan fires, blocked. Coyotes have had a lot of shots blocked.
Yeah.
Out of the zone to Mason. Mason goes D to D to Ledger. Ledger's going to skate it in. Brings it in, fires, and that goes. That is also blocked. In the corner is Ethan, circling, and over to Spencer. Spencer has time, looks, waits, circles, and sends it over to Atreyu. Or no, sorry, that was Riker. Riker to Ethan. Ethan trying to fight it through a couple defensemen, sends it out in front. Oh, that pass is blocked. Ethan kind of got knocked down. He was trying to pass from his belly and did a nice job of it. Ledger tries to keep that in. Out to Andy. Andy sends it up to Spencer. Spencer just dumps it in, and in after goes Ethan. Ethan may be on a break. Oh, the defenseman recovered. Out in front, and intercepted by the Bobcats. But nice forecheck by Atreyu. Sends it to Andy. Andy cycles and tries to get that up to Atreyu. Does. And up to Caden. Caden gets hit off the puck, and out of the zone it comes. Noah tries to get that with his foot, unable to do so. Nice play by Langdon to send that around to Coletti. Coletti tries to get that by the defenseman, does, and up to Sam. Sam tries to get it to Atreyu, and that puck bounces over his stick. Ugh, we did not want to see icing there. So face-off in the Coyote defensive zone with 5:39 left in the game. Hopefully, we do not see overtime. I'd like to see the Coyotes pop a couple in here. Face-off won by the Coyotes to Ryan. Ryan up to Reed. Reed hustles by the defenseman. Gets hooked. Gets hooked. How do they not call this?
John got hooked. John got hooked too.
How are they, with the penalties that they have called on the Coyotes, how is this not a penalty? Oh, I'm getting frustrated.
Reed got hooked. John got tripped.
Just absolutely being manhandled by their sticks there's zero question in my mind that if that's done in reverse, they call a penalty on the Coyotes.
John's looking at the ref like, what does it take?
George into the face-off circle, and into the corner it goes. Puck comes out to the Bobcats, tries to get out of the zone, does flip it down the ice. That will not be icing. Ryan gets it before it hits the goal line, and out of the zone to George. George, down the ice we go. Into the zone comes George with speed. And tipped away at the last second by the defenseman. George blows the tire. And the puck is fought for along the boards. And out of the zone it comes. That should be icing. Yeah, and it is. Well, here we go. 4:51 left in the game. Face-off will be in the Bobcat zone. Certainly much more puck possession in the offensive zone this game than this period than earlier in the game. But not a lot of great quality shots yet. The Bobcats are doing a nice job at blocking shots, tipping the puck away at the last minute. Clean face-off won by the Coyotes there. Shot gets tipped again, goes into the corner, and out to the zone to Mason. Mason's shot gets blocked. Mason gets it again. This time a shot goes into the corner. I think that may have been just fanned on. Puck comes out. Oh, nice pass in front. Oh! Pass comes out to Caden in front, and he just misses the net. Mason dumps it down to Sam. Sam with the puck behind the net. Oh, another big save. Another big save. Oh, Mason, that shot gets tipped. Oh, my goodness. 2-3 great opportunities for the Coyotes, and it just gets tipped away. Blocked, or the goalie makes a big save, but we're generating plays. You generate more and more plays, and good things tend to happen over the course of time.
I give the Bobcats credit too. They're being stick on puck.
Oh, they are
the whole game,
and they're getting in front of us. But face off, cleanly won by the Coyotes again. Andy with the shot, bounces in on net, saved by the goalie. Puck behind the net, and being fought, still being fought for, but it comes away with the Coyotes, by the Bobcats. I fully expected us to come away with that. And out of the zone it comes. We got a break, but Coletti is right there. Oh, no. Nice play by Coletti. Really nice play by Coletti. Another good play by Coletti to circle away from that. Up to Ethan. Ethan, defenseman doesn't play him, so he just skates it out and sends it over to center to Dez. Dez unable to contain that pass. It would have been, Andy coming in on 2-on-1. That's trouble. Oh, and the shot goes over the net. Shot comes over the net, bounces free. The Bobcat is on the side of the net, bounces it off of Langdon, and in the back of the net it goes. Well, now we got our work cut out for us. 3.5 minutes, 3:31 to be exact, left in the game. Coyotes down 3-2. And our worst fears are upon us on this, what I call the trap game at the start of this game. Boy, it's one of those things where you really felt the momentum shifting in our favor, and it just that happens so often where you just think you got it going, and then it just comes the other way and ends up in the back of your net. All right, goes to Ryan. Ryan up to George. George sends it up to John. John bringing the puck into the zone. John circles, circles, circles. Would love to see a goal here. Out in front, still fought for. Oh my goodness. Reed with a point-blank shot, and the goalie squared up nicely in front of him and saved that. Now they're going to switch up the forward lines to Caden, Sam, Atreyu, Noah, and Ryan on defense. Puck drop, clean face-off win. Noah sends it in on net, saved by the goalie, and out come the Bobcats. Ryan plays him perfectly, and he dumps a puck in the corner. Ryan over to Noah. Noah sends it up. No, back to Noah. Noah over to Ryan. Ryan up to Atreyu. Oh, Atreyu just loses it. But Caden recovers. That shot gets blocked. Ryan tries to get it over to Noah, but the puck just slipped his stick. Noah bounces it up to Caden. Caden tips it over to himself. Over to Ryan. Ryan to Caden. Caden should have some speed here. Over to Atreyu. Atreyu brings it in the zone. Drops it back to the defender, but the defense was switching, so unable to get it to him. Ledger, oh no, Ledger went over to Caden, but that pass was intercepted into the zone come the Bobcats, but nicely tipped away by Sam. Sam up to Atreyu. Ledger decides to go ahead and carry it in himself and sends it over to center ice. No, and that comes out of the zone. Minute 52 left in the game. Andy with the puck. Circles, sends it up to Spencer. Spencer into the zone. And we're fighting for it. Around John is now in there. Oh, and the puck comes out of the zone. Oh, man, just missed by Coletti. And in come the Bobcats. They're going to be content just to send this behind our net. Minute and a half left in the game. Things are not looking good for the Coyotes right now. Caden up to Ethan. Ethan tipped at center ice. And Ledger brings it in. Tips it down, but just not very long. Coach says, stay in the net, Langdon. Out to Coletti. Tipped away by Ledger. Nice play by Ledger. And back in the defensive zone it goes. Now Langdon comes out of the net. And being fought for in the corner. Sam comes out for Langdon. Puck comes out in front. No, and
another nice play
down
by
the ice
John.
it goes, and that'll be an ice. I suspect Z will call a timeout, and with 51.1 seconds left in the game, the Coyotes have their backs to the wall. Now that's exactly what Z does, and he'll draw up a play. Well, it's it's not the whole tournament. We can still afford to lose a game and still come back.
Yeah.
But
making it hard on ourselves.
But it really makes you can't lose two, because only the top two teams in the division can move on. Right now, the Bobcats are undefeated. They are 2-0. This would put them 3-0 if they hold on, and it puts them in a really good position. The Sun Devils are 2-0, and so if we'd lose two games today, that's it. That's it. So we can't afford to lose one. But it really puts pressure on your goal differential, and it puts pressure on you to have to win this afternoon. So we're going to put 5 forwards out there. Spencer,
6 forwards.
Yeah, 6 forwards. Sorry. So we have 6 forwards out there. 51 seconds left in the game. Face-off won by the Bobcats. Kept in by Spencer. Spencer up to Atreyu. Atreyu back to, that shot was squarely blocked by the Bobcats. That was back for Ethan. Spencer brings it wide, sends it over to Sam, back to Spencer. Spencer, oh, nice play! What a gorgeous play! Oh, my goodness, that was one of the best plays that I have seen today. This year, I meant. I mean, what a great play!
And there's no tie either, so
woo!
This goes into overtime. We can still win this.
Wow! Spencer brings it around wide, sends it up to Sam. Sam back to Spencer. Spencer over to the back door.
I think that went through
Caden.
John. I think it went through John in the center.
Man, what a play. That
Caden was wide open on the back door.
I love great passing plays, and that was it to a T. Face off. Still being fought for. Comes back to Noah. Noah up to Reed. Reed dumps it into the netting somehow. 20 seconds left in the game. We have a 3-3 tie. Yes, so you're exactly right. There is an overtime. It is a 3-on-3 overtime if we when we get there. But what a pressure goal. Gorgeous play. I'm still stoked over that. When's the last time you used the word stoked?
I think yesterday. I think about it. I think I actually said it yesterday.
So Noah dumps the puck in, fought for by John. John brings it around, and out of the zone will come the Bobcats. Sends it down. That should be ice, and it is with 5 seconds left in the game. Well, I shouldn't say 5 seconds in the game. 5 seconds left in the
third period.
Third period, right. So we're going to have our 5 second offense is Ledger, Coletti, Caden, George, and Atreyu. Got to win the face-off.
Sam.
Sam. Sorry.
It's at 3.
Yeah, that's will be game right there. Yeah, the Bobcats did a nice job just blocking everything in front, so we couldn't do anything. So here we go, 3-on-3.
3-on-3.
Well, I tell you what, 30 seconds ago, we would have begged for this. So, good hockey game.
Period 4. Since I decided to forget to change the periods.
Oh, did you?
Well, just the last one and the first one.
Hey, 2 out of 3
I
isn't
got
bad.
the second one
3 out of 4,
correct.
you're batting 75%. If you were a baseball player, you'd be all-star. I always said that about 3 kids, that if I knew where 2 of the 3 were, I'm batting 67%. That's pretty darn good in the MLB, but it probably gets you arrested as a parent.
Yeah.
All right, so that's we'll have a little bit of fun 3-on-3 here. Again, it's still an important win. In the way this tournament works, overtime win counts the same as a regular win.
Yeah.
So 2 points are still on the line. 2 points on the line for both teams. And I think is it a 3-minute?
I thought it was 3. It's 5.
5. I thought it was, yeah. So I don't. Hopefully we end up here with a Coyote win and we don't have to worry about it. But I don't exactly know what happens if it's a tie after this. But again, hopefully it ends in a. Now what's interesting here is in most leagues they make you switch ends so that you're switching on the long change. But they didn't do that yesterday and they're not doing it today. So we have 3 forwards out there, although Spencer is certainly one of the better defensemen of his age as well. Cycles for the Bobcats and into the zone. Well, they're still cycling. And in come the Bobcats now. And tipped away by Caden, but picked up by the Bobcats once again. Puck possession is everything on a 3-on-3. It's what the teams will regularly just cycle back to center ice just for the sake of having puck possession. Into the zone come the Bobcats, and tipped away once again by Caden. And this time, that's big time trouble. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
It just sat behind Langdon.
Oh,
I thought he was going to knock it in.
Yeah, Spencer.
I thought he was going to knock that in. And it's running clock.
Smartly.
So I don't have to stop the clock.
Spencer smartly came in. That puck got through Langdon. It was just wobbling there. And yes, he could have kicked it in. Their guy could have tipped it in, but Spencer comes in and saves the day there. All right, Ledger with the puck. Again, puck possession's everything, and here we go. Ethan comes down. Again, we don't have to be in a rush. You don't have to try to go between people. Ethan with the shot, saved by the goalie and covered up. Good quality shot there. I think it may
I
have
keep
been
stopping
tipped.
the clock, and the clock doesn't stop.
Maybe even been tipped by Ethan there. Puck face off one cleanly. Spencer over to John. John to Ethan. Ethan gets taken off the puck. They did not call the trip that time. A little bit surprised actually. But the Bobcats have the puck behind the net with 3 minutes left in the overtime period. And they send it up the zone. And tip back in. That should have been offsides, but they didn't call it that. But now Ledger comes in. Fires. Puck still loose. How does that not go in? Another shot. Another big rebound. How did that not go in? And out of the zone it comes. Ethan back over for the puck, tipped in to John. John coming around the net. And he picks up his speed. Nicely done. Passes his classmate. And oh, that was almost up to George on a break. Bring it into the zone as a Bobcats. Checked against the boards by Andy, and George will pick it up. Comes around, sends it in front. George with the puck.
Come on, George, go by him.
He should have the speed to get by him, and he does. George in all alone. Another big save by the goalie. And out of the zone come the Bobcats. Checked against the boards. 2 minutes left exactly in the overtime period, and the Bobcats will come out of the zone,
George,
take their
come on,
time
buddy.
to wait for the players to change. Nice play by Andy to take him off the puck and sent up. But no, George wasn't looking. But Caden is there comes off the bench quickly. Atreyu fighting for it, picks it up to his stick, and out of the zone comes Atreyu. Oh, sends it up.
Tipped,
They
though.
are it now. Apparently it wasn't tipped.
I could hear the tip.
Yeah, I thought I heard it too. But so, minute 22 on a running clock. There's not many rushes left. We have Caden, Sam, and Coletti out on the ice for the Coyotes. Again, I have no idea what happens if this ends in a tie.
Shootout, I think.
And they might be. Sam back to Coletti. Coletti, 1 minute left in the overtime. Coletti looking, comes out of the zone. That's going to be, and it's just dumped in by Sam. Pressured by Caden. And Caden still pressuring it. Caden still pressuring it. Still pressuring it. Caden blocks him off, but kept in. That comes out to the Coletti at the point. Coletti over to Sam. Sam to Caden. Caden tries a give and go there. Just doesn't quite connect. Kept in. Well, now it's going to come out of the zone with 30 seconds left. Cycles by the Bobcats. He's going to wait for his players to change. And our forwards come off the ice, and out comes Spencer and Ethan. Bobcats get the players they want on the ice with 17 seconds left. And it gets dumped in the zone. Ethan fights for it. And out comes Taylor. Taylor coming out of the zone, up to Coletti. We have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, defended by Bobcats. So I'm guessing it's a shootout because I don't see a spot on the win-loss chart for a tie. But I think they're talking. I think they're going to ask the scorekeeper. Now what do we do? And what do they? I'm not sure. He called something over the box to tell them what it was. Is it? Oh, it is a. I think it's a shootout. It is a shootout.
He was asking if you want to go first or second.
Ah, okay. All right. So Sam is going to take the first shootout shot. And here we go. I don't know if it's 3 of 5, 2 of 3. I have no idea. But Sam comes in. And solid save by the goalie. Nice move. Nice move. Goalie closes pads. And we are out come the Bobcats. Langdon getting ready. He can't come out of the crease until the player touches the puck. And in comes the Bobcats. Circling, circling, circling. And nice save. I think it was a nice move. I think he had an open net there, but Langdon kicked out his leg and kicked that away. So John says, all right, give it to me. And here he goes. John skates it in, taking his time, looking at the goalie, looking, and misses the net.
Ah! Had him.
Yeah, he had him. You're right. He had the top corner there and missed the net. All right, Bobcats player now lining up, coming in, taking his time, looking up, moving. Nice save by Langdon. Had him solid the whole way. Absolutely had him dead to rights the entire way. There was nothing that kid was going to do to be able to score.
If you said, give me one out of Sam and John, I would have bet one of them would have scored.
Yeah, for sure. In comes Ethan. I certainly would give you one of the three. Ethan coming in. And another big save by the goalie. Ethan had him coming in with speed, and the goalie kicked his leg out, and solid save. So I think it comes down to this. I think it's 2 out of 3. Bobcat player. The assistant captain of the Bobcats comes in. Langdon steps out of his crease. In comes the Bobcat player. Comes in. Goal. And that's it. That's all she wrote. The victory goes to the Bobcats. So 2 periods are 2 periods of, really they worked hard.